Thanks for watching the video today. Following really requests that I get in the service department, I want to go over the difference between a bypass secateur and lopper versus a ratchet secateur and a ratchet lopper. The reason I make the comment is that often I see ratchet product come in that's been damaged because it's been used incorrectly. So I thought this was a good opportunity just to show you really what the difference is and how to use the ratchet tools properly. For the example today in relation to the secateurs, I've got a bit of Banksia that I've cut from the front here. Using the conventional bypass secateur, I get in not even a third of the way and it just stops. Using a conventional ratchet secateur, what we call the Mark IV, simply in, I close until I feel it stop. Once it's stopped, I open it at the bottom until I hear click and I stop. I then squeeze again until it stops, open the bottom handle until it clicks and stops again, squeeze again, open till it clicks, cut. That's the real benefit of a ratchet secateur, is that you're using the gearing, the four ratchet teeth, and you're using less pressure to cut. We also have what's called the dual cut secateur, and that has two modes. It has a ratchet mode there, and in ratchet mode it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Why a single mode? It's not so much on this type of branch, but allows you to just walk around and cut fine pieces, deadhead, that type of thing. But where the single mode really comes into its benefit is when you're cutting soft plants. And if I use agapanthus as an example, it has a very soft stalk. The ratchet on its own, it needs something solid to start on. So at times, whereas it's a great secateur and it's so well proven, soft things, agapanthus type stalk, green waste, that sort of thing, it often doesn't know where to start. So a user will tend to do this and then it will engage and then you'll cut through. In relation to the loppers, this is a bit of poplar that I cut probably a month, 6 weeks ago. I'll give an example here. This particular tool, bypass tool, good tool. To cut that, there's two things that I find awkward here. One is the amount of width that I've got in relation to the arms. If you're trying to get into a tree or a bush, these arms can get in your way. But then secondly, I'm applying quite a bit of force here to cut that. With the Ratchet Lopper, Power Lopper, same thing again, but the difference here is we're using the ratchet. So we just close until it stops. Then with the green button arm, we take it out, click and stop, in, out, click and stop, in, cut. I don't know the percentage of effort or less effort in relation to the two, but this was certainly so much easier and so much more controllable because my arms weren't out here to start with. They were back in here, and I was able to just work my way through comfortably. And finally, as I do in each video, promoting our sharpener range, this is how simple it is to sharpen a secateur. The sharpener slides all the way into the front of the blade. The bottom anvil sits through that slot. And to sharpen, it's as simple then as pulling down like that. 3 strokes on something that's well kept, 7 to 10 if it's blunt. In relation to the lopper, exactly the same thing. Sharpener all the way in to the front of the blade, or the back of the blade, sorry, and then pull towards the front. That's our anvil edge mate. For bypass tools, exactly the same thing. Sharpener fits all the way in, and then it's just a matter of pulling down and sharpening. In relation to the lopper, same process. In to the back, pull towards the front. Again, for something that's well kept, 2 to 3 times. Something that's really blunt, 7 to 10 times. Thanks for watching the video today.